the shed.
Boy, that took me long enough. Just enough ice out there to make this a real pain. Okay. Well, howdy there, folks. Slick back here in the shed today. We gotta do a little tractor maintenance. Our blade has got a crack in it back where the support gusset, if you want to call it that, meets up with this C shape on our 3-point hitch. You know, where it all connects to the blade. So it's more so for a reinforcement purpose, but it's part of how the blade is attached to the implement. And for safety purposes, we need to make sure that that is all fixed up and structurally sound. I use that phrase loosely, but enough so that we feel a little bit more comfortable to be able to back blade some snow, because I don't know if you could tell, but there's quite a bit of it out there, and this is our solution. I don't go to snowplow. I got the blade on the back of the old tractor. So, coming up with our plan of attack here as we go. What I think I'm going to do is support this 3-point. Well, come here, little fella. All right. Hey, fair enough, man. Just relax for a minute. Got a limited amount of space here. Now I got enough room I can lay this forward. That was my plan. Let's do this safely, shall we? There, that's all I wanted. I just wanted it tipped up a little bit so I could see what's going on here. Yeah. This ought to give you a better visual of our issue. Here, cracked on the original weld. This side's particularly bad. You can see cracked here on the side. I will outline where this crack goes for you. Here, here, here. Looks to terminate here. I don't think that goes all the way through, but it'll get there. And the other side is symmetrical with this crack. Stops at the end. So I guess the goal for today would be to grind into this on both sides, grind into this crack. Maybe if the crack hasn't, if the crack is terminated right here, drill into it here to stop the crack, then fill everything back up, re-weld it, call that a day. That's the plan anyway. We're gonna get in here, do the best we can, get this clean-ish. We're gonna stick weld this instead of using a flux core. Feel just a bit better about the integrity of that. I believe this is like 3/16, and so I could use my .035 and probably be fine. This would be a good application for it too, but I just feel a little bit better if I would stick weld this. Now, as far as our crack, what it looks like down here, about right where it kind of swipes across is where it's stopped for now. So what I'm thinking we do is we drill, what I've seen online is a good way to stop this would be drill 1/8 inch hole here just past the end of it as like a relief. So maybe we do that there. So crack on this side, looks like it stops about here. So we could drill another hole here. I don't even know if these are, I don't know if that's really connected all the way. So hole here. Got ourselves, I don't know what you would call this bit. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's what I'm using. Where just had a drill. All right, let's see how this goes. Must be something on the back side that might have cracked through that. I'm guessing. Okay, let's weld her up, put her back together, because I only got so much time. And I haven't stick welded in at least 3 years. So, no, I didn't practice beforehand. We're just gonna try it. That's fine. I'm gonna turn my settings up. Dang it. I'm wondering if it's just the connection that my ground clamp is getting. I'm thinking that'll be better. All right, trying a 3/32 rod instead. See how that does. Maybe this welder is just not stout enough for an 1/8 inch. Part of this is technique. Yeah, don't look great. I'm no stick welder, but I can make it look better. And you know what they say about grinding and paint. That 3/32 seemed to work a little bit better though. All right. Should have just flux cored it. Why did I even try? No, I know why I tried. I like learning new things. I like trying to be better. It's just tough sometimes, man. You probably got enough shots of me welding. It's all the same thing, so I'll get back with you when some of this looks a little bit cleaner. How about that? All right, so hear me out. Is it phenomenal? No, it's a little flux core welder, but you could tell with my progression about here, I started to get it figured out a little bit better, and with my settings and whatnot, we were just figuring out as we go. We don't want to look at the stick welding side because I just went and basically cleaned up, and by clean up I mean like I laid another pass with flux core over top of what was on the stick weld side. Yeah, we got enough weld here that we'll be fine for what we're doing. We're just gonna spray. We're gonna throw some paint on there, call it good. It's a snow blade for the tractor. I mean, come on. There, a nice brown to match the rest of it. Cold, the can doesn't want to spray. Yeah, that'll keep it moving anyway. Put it back on the tractor. Yeah, that's every bit as heavy as you'd think it would be. Well, now that the welding of the blade back together, it'd be fine, is done, we're going to do a little bit of tractor maintenance before we put her back into the barn. Not sure what size this is, but I got to guess. Oh yeah, 1 1/16. Oh, who put that on there? Hercules? It wasn't me. It was probably Gramps, to be honest with you. Okay. Let's not bust our fingies here. Oh, jeez. Somebody just really didn't want it to come off. pretty black, but didn't see any water come out. No shaving, so that's good. Oh, well, just ever so slightly murky in there. Ah, well, is what it is. Oh, okay, again. What are we doing here? Oh, you're making me nervous. Uh-oh. I think she's coming. Why is it on there that tight? All right. It's on there a little too tight there, bud. Yeah, I didn't do that, I promise. I believe this originally took 5W20. I am going to run 10W30 just because it is more economical for me. Throw a little some here. I'm gonna pre-fill this just a little bit. I'd say that's better than doing just nothing. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go one hand tight, then this is our 12. There, you see that black mark? Back it off quarter turn. Then it shouldn't be just as tough as all get out to get off next time. And we won't crush up our filter. That's the idea, anyway. And you know what? If it leaks just a little bit, just, you know, save yourself the effort. Would you? Thank you. That kinda. There we go. Same thing there. Don't need to crank on it. It'll be fine. All right, fill her up. Just a little bit more. There. So we're at about 5.5 quarts right there. I'm gonna stop for now. Come back and check that after we've started it, and then just add as needed. It's the first time I'm actually changing the engine oil on this tractor, so I'm just trying to get a feel for it. And I'd just rather not overfill it. Yeah, so we're almost at full, and we pre-filled the filter just a little. So we'll see what it looks like after we've run it and that oil filter gets completely filled. Okay, let's go through the rest of our lubrication checks and continue on with our maintenance. Okay, we're on the passenger side of the tractor, if that's what you want to call it. We're checking our transmission, differential, and hydraulic fluid level out of this little baby dipstick on the side. And the manual says to use straight mineral oil. $80 in the summer, $90 in the winter, right? Maybe I have that backwards, but regardless. Yeah, over full, perfect. And it looks clean, so that's good. Fine there. Okay, now we got to do a little bit of lubrication. We'll do lubrication on both the spindles. 1, 2, and then the front wheel bearings we'll do quick because those are easy to get to. 3, 4, the brake pedal, 5. I believe this is like the lift bar stabilization, 6, 7, and then your PTO cutaway coupling. I forget exactly what it's called, but the coupling on our PTO shaft. So what is that? That's the last two. 8, 9, 9, 10, whatever it is. Let me get a grease gun. I've got a gun with just some basic chassis grease in there now. Don't need anything super special for the low speed tractor. There we go. Got some coming up top. Good. There we go. Brake pedal. Okay, see it coming out the back. Good. Would you? Started to see some come out there. Good. Out there now too. Good. I can hear grease moving, but I don't see it. Okay, see it squeezing out around there. Good. This does the same thing. Good. Let's grease our front wheel bearings and call her good. All right, who did this? Somebody's scared about these things coming off. Oh yeah, this looks a little dry, crusty. Oh, well. Yeah, it's a good thing we did this. There's no good way. Would you? All right, let's check our coolant quick. Then we'll do tire pressure and call her good. Manual says it's supposed to be about 1 inch above the fins. It's close. Close to being where it's at, where it's supposed to be, so that's fine. It's got coolant in it, good. That's basically how Gramps would run it. Right, I don't even know what the tire pressure is supposed to be. Oh! Pretty sure this has got fluid inside of it. A Duratorque DT221. All right. Well, what does that say? Recommended tire pressures. Front tires all size. Minimum 24 pound. Okay. Rear tires 12 pound minimum. 16 max. 12 to 16 in the rear. At least 24 in the front. Okay. Yeah, it's leaking. Okay, great. Same thing's gonna happen here, right? I should have known better. Well, this guy held a little bit. All right. Paint me a goofball, okay? I'm figuring it out as I go. Where are we at on the front? At least 24. Oh, water in here too? No, really? You can do that? I thought it was just the rear. Yeah, these could use some air. Don't want that compressor going off and scaring me as I'm trying to fill the tires. That kind of thing just bothers me. All right, got a little ahead of myself. Remembered that I wanted to clean out the air filter and, if I could, figure out what was going on with this headlight. This headlight was out. I'm not sure if it is the wiring coming up here or if it's the bulb. And so I pulled the lamp off and I got my meter, and I'm just gonna check these terminals to see if I got power coming to them. That's my light switch. It's not 12, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's just sporadic. Yeah, no, I got power going to it, which is good. So it's just the bulb. Let's see if I got a spare. We'll do the same thing here, check, see if I got power going to it, and if so, do I have an extra one of these? Just a little bit of ATF. I need a bigger driver. Okay, that's not doing it. The other one wasn't doing it, and this one's too big. Imagine that. Can I get the lid to come off? That's probably a seal, though, isn't it? Oh, I don't know if it's really supposed to do that. Oh, I'll be darned. Huh. Oh, there's a capacitor and such in there. Does that have a filament in there? I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. Whatever was in there looks like it's burnt out, so. Danger, high voltage. Why is that high voltage? Do I have a replacement one of those? Maybe we don't need to take that off. So, no dice on that, that bulb for the strobe, but instead, I found this guy, which I'm assuming we have just as a temporary backup. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. And then found a, I don't know, I hear something jiggling and wiggling in there, so I'm not sure about this yet. We're gonna try it. And I found one of these. If not, I see there's more in there, so we should be fine there. I could probably order this though. Placement one of those. So I'll get back to that, but here we go. So first thing I guess I'll do is test this out. Okay, that one is not on. Well, let me try again here. Let's try a different one. We're gonna assume this is junk. Okay, this one, also in the barn, basically just, I mean, right out of the box. Like somebody never opened it. What year is that? We've got a form number ending in -91, revised August, or I don't know if it's revised August of 91 or revision 8-9, I don't know, but let's guess it's from 1991. Bit of corrosion there. So why don't I clean that a little bit with some sandpaper. Let's see what it does. What are we doing here? Am I just getting duds, or is this wiring? Let me see. And so while I don't mention it here in the video, I was getting a sporadic 12 volts, and so that just led me to believe that, okay, I need to test whether or not my bulbs are defective or not by some other means. I need another battery, is what I need. Let me find something here. We're gonna confirm these really bad bulbs. Oh, you see it lighting up? Okay, that bulb's working. Dang it. Let me check the bulb that's, shouldn't matter which way you wire it, right? That one works, so it's the wiring. Well, got a bit of a wiring issue then. All right, great. Well, sorry, I thought I had the camera running a long time ago, but apparently not. Anyway, you can see that I've made progress here. There's a lot that's been going on. Well, first off, this was where the front of the radiator, so glad that we took front cover off and started cleaning that out a little bit. Took the whole headlight off, and yeah, I've been snipping wires. Our grounds, this is our ground. Ground's fine. The power wire that I found though, well, that might have been from Gramps. Oh, bud. Not good. So there's that. It's also singed and pinched several times. I don't even know how the passenger side light was working, to be honest with you. Running all new wiring for the tractor today. Great. Cool. Okay. I ought to be able to see this now. Yeah, the mice got to that one. And this is what was going over the passenger side. This is powering the passenger side. I don't understand how, but there's also a million butt splices into that one too, so whatever. We'll get her straight. Much better than it was. Anyway. Okay, so the only things that are connected right now are the grounds for both sides. So I'm just gonna run new power wire across, connecting the main there. Yep, go from there. Stand by. All right, so I went up to the little store that we got around, the farm in the shed, and all they had was green 16 gauge, and that's fine. I'll use 16. That'll be all right. Better than it just makes me feel a little bit better than the 18. I was running 14 before, so it's cool. Wires everywhere. I've never actually done this with a heat gun. I've only ever used like a match or something. That's kind of cool. Neato. All right, now let's run this over. All right, let's do our long run first. Okay, this is how I want it. I want full extension here. What are we looking like? Wires in place. Okay, so while we're here, let's secure our wire inside. Got myself some zip ties now. Figured I'm gonna zip tie our ground and hot wires together and secure this stuff to the inside of the hood with duct tape. Woohoo! Careful. Need some snips. Heat gun. Come here. Cool. Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Almost done. Let's rewire our light on this side. We like a little slack. Not too much, so where if you're going through the brush or whatever, this is gonna snag on stuff. You don't want that, but a little something, you know? Snip them off so they're the same. Give ourselves service loop back there. Yeah, like it was meant to be. Ain't my first rodeo. Okay, gotta reconnect our bulb here that we verified is working. Okay. Moment of truth. Got my fingers crossed. Hope you got yours crossed too. Oh, come on, buddy. Please, oh please, oh please. Here it comes. Oh, it looks a lot brighter out here. Oh, yeah. Love that. Cool. Both my lights work again. And the rear. And I just need to order that bulb. Whichever it is. Notice how the lights seem a lot brighter now. Wonder why that is. Probably because we got some good wiring now. Alright. That makes me feel better. Cool, man. Alright, last thing I wanted to do was I want to tighten up my mirror, find out what that bulb is, and get that ready to be ordered. Clean out the air filter, put on the passenger side stabilizer bar, and hey, we are serviced. It's a lot more wiring than planned on doing today, but that's fine. It needed to be done. You're in on that side, but you're not on this one now. Make up your mind, would you? Haha, okay. Air cleaner. Owner's manual was saying this is what accounts for majority of engine failures. But that looks clean. There's nothing Not really any sediment or... Oh. Uh-oh. Is this supposed to be like this? Hold on here. Let me get a pan. This is almost like it's steel wool packed in there. There's a ring. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's something in there. That's supposed to be like that? Packed in there? I just don't know. Whole bunch of gunk, though. What do you do? Looks like that was designed to be in there, though. Well, I suppose I'll just pick all this out and throw her back in there. Somebody comment, is this gotta be standard, right? Can you buy replacements of these? Is that preferred? I don't know. Or do you just clean them out like so? Figuring this out as I go here. Okay. Then this is sitting in there. So she just sits like that. I guess that's it. I don't know. Let's throw our stabilizer bar on there. Take that linch pin off. Okay, those are on there. Cool. All right, let me just take the number down from this bulb, get that on order, and yeah, tractor's good to go. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna start it, park it. Brakes need adjusted a little bit, can you tell? We'll get there. I got a working mirror now, too. I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Well, cool, man. I got 1, 2, 3 of my 4 lights working, plus a, separate little strobe. Well, hope you enjoyed me goofing. It's just a little bit of the maintenance on the tractor, me learning as I go. Hope you all learned something too. This is the first time I'm really having to maintain the tractor since Gramps passing, so it's one of the duties. I need to have an implement available for me to be able to blade the driveways and, actually brush hog and whatnot during the summer and all that, so it's got to be maintained, and this is just part of it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Alright, well, that strobe came in pretty quick. This ought to fix it, though. Okay, let's see. Was it just the bulb? Oh! Nice. Yeah, alright, that's enough of that. Okay. Great.